And you're bound to the wrong IP. Okay. Just want to make sure I can get all the audio levels set. I'll just turn this up a little bit more. Because it's definitely too low. So I can already tell Windows mess with things. I can adjust that some more. We'll see. We'll see. Also, there's like the new encoding stuff, so I'm curious to see how well that works. I've had it set that to dynamic. It already looks like it's having problems. Not even 1 minute in, already 10% of frames. Lamau. It could be that it's adjusting. Oh, interesting. I'm not doing 60. Okay. So now that we got some of the errors out of the way, we got the music running. Everything should be working. I can see things moving. That's good. Okay, so I just have a default thing in Blender, you know, the basic starter. What I want to do is, let me just get the little annotation tool, put this on view, and we are going to make one of those 3D vortex things. I have no idea if I spelled that right. Looks like I did. All right, so that's what we're making. And it should just stay there. Am I able to, like, I know I can hide it and stuff, but can I, like, move it? And, like, make it smaller and stuff? I don't know. Okay, so first things first, let's just delete those real quick. I'm gonna jump into Z-axis. And I know my numbers are off on this when I make a... I don't want to make a cube, but I do want to make a plane. Okay, so I need to go up here to add. Here. Yeah, let's go for a cube. Go down here. So I thought I had changed this earlier, but apparently not. M is supposed to be mm for millimeters, because that's how I have it set. Luckily, with the metric system, it's right. Like I could just change the number. So if I make this 20, it'd be 2 millimeters, which I think your boy's trying to remember whether or not. I have to look up millimeters to inches. I want to make this. So I'm making the egg. I have an actual tape measure here. So 1.5 inches is a pretty good size. I don't know how large I want to make these. Probably 1.5 inches. So let's convert that. And we don't have to do exactly 1.5. So we could do 1.5. It's going to be 38.1 millimeters. I'll probably just round that up to 40, which will technically make it 1.5748 inches. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make this 40. I'm going to actually go ahead and put this into that. Actually, I don't know if I want a plane. Hold on. Add mesh. Can I just add like a subdivide? I know there's a subdivide setting. Subdivide surface. Oh, wait, what? I could turn a square into a circle? Am I doing the wrong thing? I don't think it's subdivide that I'm looking for then. Oh, I think I did subdivide surface, which shows a little square box with a circle in it. I think that's what that means. So it's not going to be remesh. Generate deform physics. We don't want physics. It's not going to be a deform. So it should be generate. Array. Mass, mirror, multi-resolution, remesh. Screw, skin, solidify. Subdivide surface. Can I know I could just subdivide here by right clicking. No, it's a mesh. Okay. I don't know why this is so hard. Subdivide surface. Let's go into edit mode. Well, normally with this kind of stuff, you could just. Oh, wait. Subdivide. Duh. Okay, so this is 50 millimeters. Did I say I wanted like 50? How much has the bitrate been dropping here? Anyway, I'll try to keep an eye on that. Oh no, that's just the lens. Never mind. I keep forgetting I'm not on the right thing. I'm on view. Okay. Let's go ahead and subdivide it one more time. Normally something I do is I usually have a shape or like I annotate what it's going to be. So I'll like draw a circle or something like that. And I'll be like, oh, that's how tall I want it to be, and then I'll draw it again, and it'll look like that, and be up and down. But I have it set to screen. So if I set it back to 3D cursor, and I draw a circle like this, then I can put it on the y-axis. A terrible looking egg, I remind you. And you can have it like that, and then if you wanted to, you could draw it again, and then have all 3 dimensions. I'm not going to do that, because I like just using shapes. And since this is going to be a simple egg, I really don't need that. All right, let's go back to move. Edit mode. Let's see. I'm going to make this easy on myself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this. So copy, paste data block. I'm going to hide it. I'm also going to rename it real quick. I don't know if I can make my screen like any larger. I have it on 1080, so that shouldn't be bad. It might be hard to see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'll just call this temp for temporary / template. Okay, and now I can actually start playing with this and getting the shape I want. So if I had brought in one of my little Vortex things that I've been printing, what it does is it has like little, let's see, let's go back to object mode, annotate. It has like little spiral parts, like a fan. There's more sides to it. And that's kind of how it works. And then it like slowly twists up differently, like spiraling up. It'd be way easier if I did this. Maybe. I don't know. All right, back to object mode or edit mode. What are we thinking? Take the corners, delete them. If anything, I just do one. So let's go ahead and take care of all this. Let's delete. Let's go ahead and delete vertices. Trying to keep the middle part. Vertices. Vertices. Okay. So now we have like a single thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to transform this more into like a round object so we could add a modifier. And I believe I'm looking for the subdivide. We could subdivide it like so. The center part's not going to really matter too much because I'll probably just extend it out into itself and solve that. All right. Disable this modifier is not allowed in edit mode. There you go. Now you happy? Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, it got subdivided all right. I was this. Hold on. Did I just learn something? Okay. Well, interestingly enough, I just created a whole mesh system with this thing, so that's going to be fun to deal with later when I'm trying to extrude it and it really lags everything. I better fix that actually. I don't. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. I don't think I can like skew the object. Oh, I can. Of course, if I... There we go. I actually overdid that. I don't want to... Because I do want to make this a little bit off. Here's the halfway mark. Okay. Can I just add a modifier, like a curve? Let's see. Add. Object mode. I was pretty sure there was a way you could just add a line. Maybe it's an object? No, hold on. I think we got it. Curve. Like this. All right. Rotate it. I just remembered you can't hit Alt Z on this because, or like back. Because if you do that, then it's going to just delete everything. All right. So let's see. Let's get that at 80. We want to move it on the X-axis. No? Really? Oh, that's why. Because the top part was blocked. Okay. Where are we wanting to move it? I'd assume either Y. No? Not minus Y. Minus X? I bet the X one worked. But I would assume it would fit it more to this. I mean, I can work with that. I mean, it is. It's not great. All right. Apply a shape key. Apply a shape. Go ahead and apply that. We can hide that. Let's go ahead and get this object rotated back over. We need to probably turn it. Nope. 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 Object, set origin. Origin to geometry. Now we could do this right. Nope. There we go. I'm almost wondering if I should make these a little more round. Also, I'm curious about this. Oh, that was trippy. Because I'm going to do something like this. Because I assume this is how most people do it. And then you just make the object larger and then cut it. But my object is not complete since it's flat. Oh, look interesting. Also, that's weird. Oh, is it because I have a bunch of squares? Oh, that'd be kind of cool to print. Be really trippy. Okay, so let's not do that yet. Because what I'm thinking is we go ahead and add another modifier. I really want to smooth this out here. So I might jump blah, 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 blah. I might jump back into edit mode. There might be an easier way to do this. Because I could possibly bevel it. I can go in object mode. No. Oh. Heads up. When you play with Blender and stuff, careful what you do, because if you don't save it, you're gonna regret it. So let me go file, save as. I'm in my files, which you can't see. I'm just gonna call this. I'll just call it egg.blender. Which, if anything, once this gets uploaded and stuff like that as a VOD and stuff to YouTube, I'll upload the file and all that stuff for free, including the Blender file, Patreon. Then anyone that wants to just play around with it, because I'm doing this all on stream, so there's, yeah, you could just follow along and you'd also do it. There are definitely better ways to do this. I'm just gonna just throwing it together. All right, so let's see what happens if we can solidify it a little bit here. Let's give it a 1. Let's apply that. Let's see what this looks like with this effect. I have a feeling it's doing that because I really like it, but another thing is, which I should probably do first, is set an array on it. Which I'll find here in a sec. Array. There we go. Okay. So relative offset, we are going to set it to 0. Is there a way to hold on? There's a way. There was a way to rotate it, if I wasn't mistaken. Okay. I have no idea how the streams like graphics are going. I just keep seeing the bitrate jump up and down all the way down to like 0 and stuff. Because that's something that used to happen all the time when I had it on dynamic bitrate, and I feel like they did change it. Like even right now, I just saw it drop down to red and yellow. So I might not use the advanced setting, even though I'm on a different ISP since that last time. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I get 6,000 bitrate. Yeah, it goes up to 8,000. Your partner. I want AV1, please. Okay. I'm trying to remember. There's a way to do this. There was a way to rotate it. I think I also need like a rotate modifier. It's been a minute since I've actually done this part. So I'm trying to remember how to do the array right. All right, I turned off that advanced setting. I'm like 100% sure that it, for some reason, it just doesn't work. Like there's something that in my settings or somewhere that are just a little bit off. That's just, it just drops. So it was just saying like unable to connect. And I was like, okay. Okay, buddy. So yeah. I don't have encoders, but at the same time it's like, is it still doing it? No, well, yes and no. I'm gonna monitor it. Okay. So actually I wonder. Object set origin 3D cursor. Let's delete that one. I'm trying to think of what, like, 360 divided by. I don't think I could do 360 divided by 5. 360 divided by 5. So it'd be 72. So this will be 72. I think I can set the array now. Because I did this for the chain. Oh, I think we got it. But is it because this is like not 0? There we go. Yep, it was because it was not 0. All right, let's apply that. I can go ahead and delete that. So that's how I did it last time. I must have. Delete. Um, yeah, when I set it up, I must have changed it. All right, intersection. Oh, I don't want to merge, I guess. Smooth surface, calculate order, flip. I best be careful right now. Control S. Here we go. Another thing to think of is how tall I want the egg. I guess my real issue right now is why is there so many of little box things? Hold on. Let me go into edit mode and let me see if I can. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling about that. Kind of dissolve some of these faces. So what I could do is change this to circle. This is probably a really not great way of doing this, but it's the only way I know how to do this. Dissolve faces. Another thing you could do is you could do this, go to face mode, and then get all these little extra pieces. Solve faces. Could I not just like, was it control? No, that's join. There's like a way to select mesh. Select all. Wait, no, wait. Oh, it's just A. Really? All right. Object mode. Why do these look weird? Huh. Standard, no mesh data to join. Um, merge. No, I don't want to merge. Imagine that all my issues went away when I turned off that setting. Like I don't know how to use it. I don't know why this is not unsubdivided. I didn't know you could do that. Bridge faces? No, not bridge faces. Inset faces? Oh. Oh. Can I just do this now without it like messing up? Yes. Kinda. I think my thing would be to not full 360 it. What are we thinking? Like 150? So I said I wanted it, what, like 40 millimeters? Which would have been a little over an inch and a half. So what I'll probably end up doing on this, looks kind of cool, is probably just covering up the faces and using this as the template, copying it, making a second one. That's, well, actually, I would want to, hold on. Also, I don't want to like have this turn too much because I know 3D printers do not like overlap or like overhanging things by a lot. We'll try 120. And of course, I got to wait the 32 minutes before I can actually test this print. Okay. Which should be hopefully a good amount of time. So let's put this back to 40. We can actually get the template, and that will tell us, huh, it's not centered. Why is it not centered? Hmm? I didn't set the offset when I aligned it. That's what happened. Okay. So, question, how far back can I go? I kind of already sliced all the objects together, didn't I? Um, okay. So we're back to square one. I'm just going to save it right here because I already know better. that. Put that in 0. Oh, weird. If you give it like dimensions, that was strange. Maybe that's why it was all bumpy on the curves. Okay. So I assume I need to do again is copy, paste data block, take this one. What was it on the Z axis? Yeah. The 72. Go to this one. Go to array. Object offset. I think I wanted 5. Okay. That, why is that not? How did that break it? Is it because it needs to be like 72 or something like that? How have we managed to break this? I know I could just copy and paste the object a bunch of times. Also, where's that? Oh, you know why? So I was right earlier about how weird it looked that it doesn't reach the full edge, but it does when it goes all the way around. Well, this is because this is 72 on this one, which if I set the render view attribute, no. Is it under here? Viewport? No. I'll find it. Oh, this visibility. There should be setting down here. Oh, probably in this one. There we go. In front. Of course, it's a different color, so it's going to be hard to see. But if this was actually set to 90, oh, look, now it makes more sense. So I was right. Okay. Let me get rid of this plate again. Let's retry the array. Go to object offset. Yeah, now I'm getting a little lost. What did I... Hmm. And of course I undid, so I can't redo. Good job, me. Okay, well... I hope you guys like to do math because I'm not very good at it. All right. 144 plus 702, 216. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to do negative 72 because I don't think it's 64. Wow, bit rates really changed. Amazing. All right. And we just take these guys. I'm going to save real quick before I. And we're an object, join. Now we could do. I guess I need to give it a solidification. Oh, I'm on. Wait, what? Solidify. Why does like nothing want to work with this now? You know what? Two could play at this game. I'll just do it the old fashioned way. What is going on? Whatever I do, it does not want to go in the up direction. This is wild. What? What? Yeah, no matter what I do, it's like, what? Would it be easier just to restart? Because there's just something weird with this object right now that's just. Like, I just can't go up. I can't go up on the X or the Z axis. I can lift it up. What? Will this work now? No. What if I applied it? No? Hmm. I think we restart. I know it seems like a lot of work, but I'm not feeling it anymore. Okay. So let's get the temple or template again. View data, rename. Call it center. Yeah, it sucks. Oh well. I'm seeking blah 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 blah. I'm thinking this time rather than going ahead and just playing with all the things. I just want to scale this down to like 20, make it the halfway mark. We'll make it 20. Actually, that would work. Then I could just take that down to 10. We can move this Y location up. Should be to 10. Edit mode. Let's actually go to vertices. I don't think I could do like beef or bevel or something like that. I don't know why that's going up and down. That's weird. Spin, poly build, knife, loop cut, bevel. Maybe bevel. No. Insert face. No. Extrude's always fun. You know, I'll laugh if I still can't. Oh no, it goes up. Trippy. It's interesting you can't. Why can't I bevel that? I keep forgetting I hit shift when I move my thing around. It's kind of annoying. So I have a not fun way of doing it. I'm going to try something else. I want to bevel. No? Smooth. I guess that's technically smoothing? I want to rip the region. I think this would have been a lot easier to start off with a circle, making it an oval and doing all this. Because I don't think I can like smooth this the way I want to smooth it. Oh, I know why this isn't working. Because there's not enough there's not enough points, not enough subdivisions. Hey, help me with the prime. Having fun playing some Valorant. I almost said R6. I almost said R6. I seen you all had the icons around your profiles. He's happy. All right. Ooh. All right, let's go to vertice mode. Take this vertice. Vertice will move it. I'll actually go back to circle select. It's funny. I think this is gonna be the easiest way. grab all three, pull it down, grab the edges, pull those down, and select down here. Let's go ahead and, oh, I can't pull them in. No. See, I need to move it on the X minus. And then X positive. Oh. Accidentally had selected both. One. X. Of course, I wasn't paying attention. No, I got that right. No, I didn't. A little bit more, a little too much, a little too more. There we go. Okay, that's more round. It's not pretty, but it will work. That's an interesting looking shape. All right, let's, of course, I just undid something. No, we're good. All right, let's quick save. We could just skewer. Do that. Oop. That is not the selection tool. Go back to skewer. That didn't look too bad. Okay. Solidify. If this still does not work, I'm going to think I accidentally messed up. Okay, now it works. I was going to say, I think I messed up Blender. All right, let's make it actually like 0.72. I just want to see how this looks, and then we can do that. Look, I'm curious to why all those squares exist. So I just like undid a bunch of stuff. File. Oh, like undo does nothing apparently. All right. All dissolve faces. That sounds terrible. Mesh. What am I missing here? Vertices? Don't want that. Dissolve faces. That it's not doing anything. Here we go. I should probably smooth this. Yeah, I don't think I could smooth it now that I've deleted those vertices, unless there is one. Yeah, I don't think I can. Because I think all I have now to work with is actually just the vertices. Which is not like it'd be that hard to like move them to make it look a little more round. Also, why am I seeing... Oh. Oh no. I forgot I extruded it. Let's just back it up. Back it up. There we go. I forgot I added this solidify modifier. Whoops. Circle select. Object. That's why dissolve faces was not there. And it's still not there? Dissolve faces. Okay, so you have to select the faces before you can dissolve them. Still gonna say it again. That sounds terrible. I'm gonna try to manually round out these corners a little bit here. Okay, that's not bad. Go back to object mode. Looks good to me. It's kind of a cool thing. What the heck? I cannot tell if I'm live or not. Okay, I am. Weird. I'm trying to remember. I forgot I never got the alerts to work. Oh, I missed that earlier because I didn't have sound on. Just darn it. Thanks for the follow though. Do it yourself. Advanced audio options. See, I have it set to monitor and output. Well, let me open up my Windows mixer settings. Because I have always a constant problem with it for some reason. So I probably have it set to Chrome. And let's see.
I'm in danger.
No, it still doesn't have audio. Cute. Unless Twitch broke audio and there's no audio for anyone. Which could definitely be a thing. I'll have to look into that. It was not something I was prepared for. Okay. So this seems to work. It looks like I can also merge it. So let's apply. Go to edit mode. I did not merge it. Am I live or not? I don't know. What is going on? Says I've been live for 3 minutes. The bot saying I just went live. What is going on? No. Also, the print just finished. So that timer will be perfect for when it's probably cooled down enough to take it off. Yeah, I printed a little octo. And I thought I'd have this done and been able to test it. Object mode. Eee. What? Why are you... What? Is there something I'm missing? Like, I am genuinely confused now. Also, I can't select things? Why is my blender being so weird? Solidify. No, I can still do that. Let's do that. Now let's try to... No, not array, sorry. I kept going back to array. That's so funny. Why is it like... Like, two of them are like way too close to each other. Like, even if I look at this like this, it doesn't even make sense. Am I like... Sometimes Blender things just... There's just something off about them and you just don't know what it is. All right. Let's go back to edit mode. We'll go to faces. I don't think dissolve faces is going to do anything. Yeah, I don't think that was going to work. So I assume what I'm going to have to do is go like this, hit that, 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 that. And we just say delete all this. Vertices. Mesh. I guess I could just hit F. There we go. This is now one object. This should not have any issues. If it does, I'm going to be a little upset. Why is it beveling it? There's... Is it? It is because of that, isn't it? That this is like a not 0.5. Yeah, no, that makes sense now. So by beveling it or changing the scale, it's completely ruined my object. I shall note that for next time. This makes for a really good practice, though. If I copy it, let me delete this one. I want to try something real quick. Object. I'm curious to see if I can like convert it to something. Like convert it to curves. And then object convert. Yeah, the scale's still messed up. The best I could think of doing right now would be exporting it as like a file, then importing it back in. Transform into a sphere? What? All right, let's try that. Export file. Export file. Import object. That. Oh, right. You know what the one step I missed? When you export items, make sure you have only selected, which I need to select. File, export, selection only, you can't see it. Export, file, import. Same object. Hey, look at that. All the scaling's right. You know, that's funny. I said the scaling's right. There's no object. What? Where's my object? Um, you know what? Let's solidify it real quick. Solidify. 0.5. Apply, file, export that file, selection only. We'll redo that. Come in here, delete that old one, file, Import. There we go. Hey, look, the scaling's all right now. Huzzah. Probably a terrible way to do that, but it worked. Which means this should work now. I am not sure why it's all stringy like that. I'm curious now. Oh. All right, let's select some faces. So when it exported it kind of changed some things. So it know how to export it. Excuse me. Oh, I missed some. Can I like just do that? Like, could I not just come in here and just click that? Dissolve vases. Oh, miss some. Oh, miss some. Yeah, I could literally just do that. Oh, wait, that actually looks like it. Oh, it's like almost have worked. That would be why. And my next thought is when it comes to some of these like faces and stuff, if I go back into edit mode, they get like kind of unsure what to do when they're like this. Oh, something I need to look at is actually the inside of these, which is actually going to make this easier. Also, I'm starting to see something over here. It looks like I didn't actually grab all of the faces. Let's do this. There we go. Because I did that to the other side and it really worked. All right. Yep. So these faces are still, it looks a lot cleaner, but it could be cleaner. So what I'm probably gonna have to do, I need to like set up a hotkey for that. Oops. Oop. What I might end up doing is actually making this object a lot smoother. I assume it wouldn't be too hard. Also, it looks like I found another little, here we go. A corner that did not get captured. I actually know of a really easy way to fix all of those. And I am not sure why I didn't do that. That's the unfortunate thing about some of these. They really don't like it when you have multiple corners like this for 3D printing objects. It's like gotta be a face for it to understand the geometry. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't know why I'm making this so hard. Like, just keep it to the bottom of the page and I can just keep right clicking. I feel like we're getting close. I'll have to see if there's an easier way of doing this. Because normally you do this for like game development and film animation and stuff. You want these lines like this. Because then it helps a lot subdividing it and all that. And painting it. The shading makes it way easier because you need multiple pieces to add the shading. Well, to make it better shade. And then you get more options of stuff too. Except I know you can like extrude it in and stuff like that and make it really nice. There we go. And a cheeky little save. I don't know if I really want that. It looks right. Especially when I do faces, because that would show me if there's any weird connection parts. Okay. Object mode. Regular rendering. Save it real quick. We can go up to this. And actually make it smaller. We're going to make it 40. It still looks weird. That's unfortunate. Trying to see if I can figure out why it's doing that. It's like there's multiple. Like, does it look normal if it's at like 0? Yeah, it looks normal. But interestingly enough, if it's taking both of them, like both faces. Hmm. Idea. Lower this down. Lower this way down. Actually, lower this down even more. And then just make more intersections? I feel like that's the exact same thing. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Trying to understand. Okay, so it is grabbing both the bottom and the top. That's why it's weird like that. Because it's just taking the walls and going up with it, but it's also got, or like the top vertices and bottom vertices. Can I prevent that? I almost just probably crashed my blender. Yeah, I think what I'm doing, I'm not going to be able to do. So instead, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to edit mode. I'm going to copy this and paste another one as a backup. All right. So my little trick is, which isn't really much of a trick, you go here, go into box, you go into grid view, and then you can select everything and delete. Back that up. I need to delete faces. There we go. And we can dissolve faces just to be safe. Add modifier. That one. Lower it down. Up. Did we fix it? Yes, we did. Okay. That's awesome. So now we can get this up to the 40 that our target was. And I'm thinking that's probably where I want to have this object sit, is like this. The fun part is going to be when I make the egg shape for it to actually like fit in the egg and stuff. Okay. I'm like trying to look around the room for one of my vortex cubes, which aren't in here, unfortunately, to see like kind of what angle they sit at. This should work. Okay. I can't view it because I'm an object or not in object mode. Let's do 75 because I want to keep numbers simple for myself because I've done this before when I didn't simplify numbers and it made it so hard. Because then if I go up intersections, then numbers will make sense. Okay. Apply. Oh, interesting. I got rid of the top face. I'm still fine with that. It's just not great. All right. Edit mode. Right. And then we just deselect that way. Go back, hit F, go like this, this. Don't hold shift. I held shift. Yep. It like knows what I'm trying to select, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. It's like, yeah, no, you're trying to select all the bottom pieces, not these middle sections. It's like, yeah, how'd you know? They're like, yeah, we know. What? No, that's the question I was trying to ask. All right. So there's our first spinning object. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have it selected. I'm going to go File, Export, that file type, call it egg center, export. Do I want to go ahead and make like a cube and just cut it for it? I mean, the more I do this, the longer it's going to take. And it's already like 10:30 at night. Yeah, I probably should. Okay. So let's take object mode, copy, paste. All right. It's funny I'm like keeping things as like a little backup almost inside the file. So I need to like solidify it. Will this... Ooh. I think this is going to do exactly what I want it to do. Okay. So let's go 0. So apparently my 3D printer has a tolerance of 0.05, or maybe it was 0.005. Like when things fit just right. So I'll probably do a 0.7. Yeah, let's do a 0.1. Because I wonder if it's, well, do 0.12. So then it might be like 0.6. We'll see. I need to do 2 of them so I know. So what? We had that one little crash and everything's working now? Cute. Okay. So the reason I want to do this, I'll click apply on this. So now this object is like a little bit bigger. The reason for that, I can go over here, call this egg cut. So that's what's going to be cut into the egg shape that will give it a little bit of leeway to what I want it to be. Okay. And making an egg is pretty freaking simple. So I can probably just struggle to find the button. So we take a UV sphere. We make the radius way bigger. So you need the egg, at least the middle part or some part of it, to fit around it. Because the center part's going to be cut out, so it needs to be attached to each other. Something you could do is have the base solid, so it just stops at the bottom of the base. Those are all right, but I feel like they're flimsy. Also, I mentioned about the bit rate and it not dropping, and of course it drops immediately right after. Feel like I'm getting trolled, man. Okay. I don't want to just up that to probably 100. It's way more than it probably should be. Okay, that was too many, and now I'm feeling the lag. Okay, 69. Oh, it's not to say my blender is taking me out either. Like whenever I lag, it takes out my bitrate because my computer's just struggling because I'm streaming on the same PC as it. Yeah. Okay. So it is larger. Let's bring the location of the Z up. I can flatten this out. Edit. Just curious, can I like skewer it up? Uh, I mean, it gives me the egg I want, but that is gonna break everything if I do that. Shift spacebar, apparently. Like, I feel like no matter what I do here, I don't think that's the right tool then. I mean, I can like go into sculpting and do this. If I can find the middle part. Right there. We just do grab, make the radius really big. That is not looking egg shaped whatsoever. Hmm. Is there a modifier I could do to make it egg shape? Because what I just needed to do is skewer it in like both directions or like stretch it. And then I could just cut off the bottom. I don't think it's cast. Sure, cast, curve, displace, hook. What is mesh disform? Do I want to shrink wrap? I could make like a snowman one. No, we got to stay focused. We're trying to make the egg one, which I don't have yellow in the system. Also, I don't have white in there either, so which is going to be a test print. Okay, well, since I can't find the settings I want, my little trick to this, take all these, and then what you want to do is you want to dissolve them all. No, I think that was actually, I meant to do something else, but that's totally going to work, isn't it? Wait, it also did the right thing? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I have no idea what is going on. Oh, wait. Scale. Wow, that looks a lot more like an egg. Like that. Except my next thing would be is putting it on the Z-axis. So this is why you do normal numbers. You don't mess around with silly stuff. Because then when you go for a cut, you can miss a little section and it's like your geometry gets all messed up. You get manifolds, which just prevents things from working right. All right, then we can take egg cut. And we can go up a little bit. So you want to go a little bit past it. You just drop this one's down a little bit. And this is the egg cut part, not the actual one. Which, speaking of which, I should probably also take this one and do the same thing. So I need 1.5. Okay. So we don't need egg cut. So let's go ahead and hide egg cut. Then we are going to select the sphere. Go over here to modifiers. We are going to add the Boolean, which cuts objects from other objects. And what we can do is we can select that egg cut. And look at that. Let's cut the egg. But, problem. It's leaving a little thing behind. So it'll only cut the faces. There's two things we can do here, which I've never played with these settings, so I don't think that's going to fix it. Set it to exact or fast, depending on which one gives you the better option. And yeah, only the sphere shown. Go ahead and click apply. And then I can just go up here, right click this in edit mode. Right. Select all. And then you want to separate, which you can hit P apparently, and separate it by loose parts. So now I have two objects. I have sphere and sphere 1. And imagine this. I hide sphere, and that's the inside part. So, you know what would have been smart? And I can still do it. Is I can actually take the sphere. So I didn't even have to make the cut. I could have, well, yeah, I did. Take the sphere. And I assume I could do the same, but with the other object. So we did it with egg cut. I assume we could do it with egg now. Just regular eggs. We take the sphere. We go back into object mode. So we're in the sphere. We do another Boolean. This time we do with, is it egg01? Yes. Interesting, interesting. Are we trying to do it the other way around? I mean, it's probably enough. I think that's right. I'm just not sure. Let's just do fast. Now let's go back to exact. Apply. Back to edit mode. A. Separate by loose parts. It didn't make an extra one. Let's go to wire view. And I'm kind of curious, because I've definitely had it where I've tried to make things before and they didn't quite work the right way I wanted them to. But I guess what I could do is I could just grab a point, right? Measure. Okay, well. Why is it like why is it like measuring in the wrong place? I'm gonna assume that's somewhat correct. I guess I could do this. Oh, that one's right. Okay. So something I'm missing out on, I think, is having it more rounded at the bottom because it is really square. I mean, it doesn't look bad. And I kind of like it because it looks like a cracked egg almost. So I'm gonna select the sphere part. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna just save real quick. File. We're gonna export that STL selection only. We're gonna call it. Oh, it's already called Egg Center. And then we're gonna go file. Oh, we're gonna click the outside export STL. And then from Egg Center, we'll go Egg Outside. And because I'm not feeling like it, also I need to go run and get the thing off my build plate. So let me go grab that real quick. Okay, so I 3D printed a little scraper for that thing. Amazing, because then I don't have to use as many alcohol prep wipes to clean off the bed, because if you get too much oil on it, it just does not stick. All right, file, new project. No. I'm not going to keep the brim from the Octo. See, add. I'm sure you guys want to see what I'm doing, but it's just adding it to a build plate real quick. And you ever seen like Bamboo Lab? Plus, I got to figure out where my files are. There they are. All right, egg center and egg outside. I'm going to do green because I like green. Change filament to green. Change filament to green. All right. And because I don't trust you, mister, I'm going to go to objects, egg outside. We're going to go set brim to outer brim. I need more brim. I need a brimstone. Let's bump that up to 6. I just need them all to connect. Yep, just like that. Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take an hour and 20 minutes. It was global. Set to 20 millimeters. Okay. Sending print. So 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, let's go over to my scripts real quick. What to say? It's not 2 hours. Hold on. That's not right. Is it 80? There you go. Usually when it tells me like a time that it's gonna finish, it is almost darn exact. Like it is scary. Like it knows itself how long it's gonna take to do everything. Other than I think like moving the bed up. I don't know. Of course I'm always bed leveling it. Alright. How do I how do I remove the measurements? Control while dragging to snap. X to remove active ruler. Well, it worked. Okay. So that's going to 3D print. We're going to see how well and how strong it is. I mean, object? I forget what it's under. Viewport in front. There should be way more than enough. Stuff like filament wise. Like it's kind of thin, but it's not bad. And if I technically did this right, it should be 0.006 or like 0.06 for the width. I know I did like a 12, but I think that was on both sides of it. We'll see. If it works really well and feels tight, well, it should still be a little loose. If it feels really loose, then I know, hey, I did it wrong. If it feels perfect, then I'll know I need to make a little bit larger one of these. I hate when I hear it cut the filament and it doesn't. I don't hear the plop. I don't know where it's at. Okay. So now what do we do? We could play around with this model some more and get it nice and cleaned up, smoothed. Might have been more better to. No, I don't know. It was smart of me to cut the object though. You know, I didn't like. Oh, there's the temp. Yeah, I made it a little larger than I wanted to. It doesn't matter because I can always scale it down or scale it up depending on how large I want the egg to be. I don't think it's going to be too much larger. Because if I just measure this across real quick. 64 millimeters. Yeah, so it's not going to be that big. I'm pretty happy with this. All right. And I might as well go ahead and just rename these things. I'm going to aim this one to egg center. This one's going to be called egg outside. Um, I don't really need this one, but I'm just going to call it sizing like plate. And then what? Egg one. Egg cut inside. The amount of power I feel right now of just being able to create 3D objects and click print and have objects print is just absurd to me. I have too much power. Too much power. Okay, so this is egg spiral? I'll just call it egg spin. All right. Egg spin. Extra. I think they're both the same, which are both wrong. Okay, so I technically didn't use that in this. So I'm going to delete that from the project. Oh, I fixed the things. That's right. That's why it worked. Okay. Okay, so we have egg outside, egg center, egg cut inside, egg spin extra, size plate. All right, and then it's probably how the file is going to be on Patreon is like this. It's going to be for free on Patreon. So I'll get that uploaded. Probably have that on YouTube and stuff too. So that was fun to learn. Honestly, there's definitely a lot of tricks that I need to learn. Like when changing things, be careful. Because where is it? If I click on an object here, scaling affects a lot on certain things. Like if you bevel it or do like modifiers on it, like what is it I was trying to do? The screw modifier. It takes in effect that scaling thing and it really messes it up. So try to keep your objects the same. Oh, that's why I didn't do the offline thing. Okay, that makes sense. I was sitting there trying to figure out why it wasn't doing that. And then I remember just now that it's like, oh yeah, no, it won't do that because it said you don't get that option with the enhanced version, which is not really, it's not great for me apparently. Dynamic bitrate, I don't know what it is, but something is just not. Maybe it's supposed to do that, but I have it drop so much frames, it's not worth it. Because I assume it's like, oh, if you're not like moving your screen around, maybe it's not sending as much information. That's why the bit rate's lower. I don't think that's true. Also, my bit rate gets way better when I don't move my screen, which makes more sense. It's more solid. So if I do this, it drops a little. And then when it goes back up. Which is still kind of fluctuating a little bit. I mean, we still have an hour and 10 minutes before that print's even done. I could boot up a game real quick. I have no idea what I would play though. Trying to think. Like fast games I could play that I won't just get sunk into. I guess Minecraft. 1.21. Kind of show what I've been doing. This isn't my secret project. My secret project's coding a mod for Minecraft. I just love writing like commands for command blocks and stuff like that. I find it so simple. Okay. I assume I could just hide this and it will work. Software. Yeah. Okay. So I was playing around. Someone had a question. What is that? Oh, that's just the house. Someone had a question and what they were trying to do was like make a little, like, capture the flag. And I was like, oh yeah, no, that seems fun. So I was like, oh yeah, I could help you with that. And my idea is I have these commands here, which I need to go in creative. I know I could do this in 2 command blocks. I just don't feel like redoing it. So I have it execute if an entity, all entities that have an NBT data of an inventory with a Minecraft white banner. You could change that to something else. Run a clear all with the banner 1. Clear Minecraft white banner. So what this does is if you have a white banner, it removes it from your inventory. The next command will then give any players with banner 1. So this is conditional, so it has to meet the first one, and it chains off of it. Always active. So this one gives. So I could definitely do like an execute and then run and run. Maybe. So this one with the scoreboard still equaling 1 will give you a white banner with the enchant of Curse of Vanishing. So if the player holding the banner dies, you can like have keep inventory on and they don't lose all their stuff. They just lose the banner. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then I just have it scoreboard reset all players with banner. So the idea is that there's only 1 banner because that's the idea for capture the flag. It's not well, that would be like more capture your flag for your friend. So I guess you could just double this up, set up 2 of them, and then have it for like a different color banner. But so say I pick this up, or I don't have it test for anything breaking. So you could break it and I guess the person has it. So it removed the item, gave me a white banner, and reset my banner score. So it went up for a second, and this one has Curse of Vanishing. I can place it down. The same thing will happen. Even if it's still the Curse of Vanishing, so you throw it, it'll still do that. I had the idea of having it code it where it just places it on your head and has Curse of Binding, and then you can't take it off and like throw it and stuff. It's definitely something you could do. I just And then of course you die, you lose it, all that stuff. I guess you could technically place it down for it to be a safe point. But I could probably, what I could do is just have you go into adventure mode and just, you can't. And then of course, if this is off, then your banner score will go up. It doesn't change it. And then you just turn it on. If you do accidentally get up to 2, so say that's off, because this doesn't check. I could add another block that resets it when it's first on. So if it's on 2, it doesn't work. Which is not hard to fix. All you have to do is just change your banner score to 1 or 0, and then it'll fix it. Like that. Yeah. So that was pretty fun. It didn't take me but like 30 minutes to code that. It's not really much of coding, is it? It just says, hey, banner, da-da-da, da-da-da. I could test for a zone area that if they're in, that it gives them like a capture point and all that kind of stuff. And then that certain capture threshold. Why am I getting like... What is going on? It's not because Blender's on, is it? Huh. Why do I lag when I look around? What? Hold on. Interesting.
Huh? Huh?
I'm on a super flat world with only like client-side mods. Why am I like lagging? What? Is there something with Fabric and like recording? Because I know when I stream I had this problem. Well, no, that's when the garbage dump would go over. Good lag. Okay, now it's just gone. Okay, that was weird. Let's see how good I am at E. No entities found. Send all players, all entities. First entities. Well, they're not in like a game mode is my thing I'm trying to figure out. Huh? Wait. Okay, I'm a little confused now. I thought at A did all stall players? Okay, it was at E. Yeah, I didn't need a command block anyway. Ta-da, now I have a command block. There we go. Like it never happened. All right. Let's bring that back up. So yeah, that was fun. Man, that like took off no time whatsoever. Yep, so 59 minutes. Okay, those are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. No, they're actually the right size. Never mind. It's about maybe 20 millimeters off the build plate now in height. I mean, an hour is going to take a long time. I could just upload the file right now. I could play around and sculpt it a little. If anything, I think next time I'll make this thinner, like the inside, so that this can have more of a base and be more flat. Yeah, make it smaller. And if I really wanted to, I don't know if I want to spin it more. Because I like the hourglass ones and stuff like that where they have the multiple cut out sections. And it's just the same object but inverted. Same as this, I guess, but there's like different sections. So it like cuts out of the object kind of like that. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. I just I have to fix this stuff. Oh yeah, that's very clear. Let me try that again. Actually, I know random jump scare will work. Oh, I got the rare one too. I didn't even like look. Hold on. I'm sorry if this did actually play. Why is it on cooldown for me?
I'm in danger.
It is playing a sound, and it's playing it loudly. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not. Why I can't hear it. That one. It's like I have it muted or something. Hold on. Is that what it is? Output. Audio. No. That all doesn't matter. Monitoring device. Window. Disable Windows ducking. Yeah, I don't need that. Chrome. I'm going to go ahead and just blame it on Windows real quick. Because normally what happens is it usually always is Windows. Yeah, because OBS is both set. They're both set to the right audio channel. Also, why are you still running? Yeah, Chrome is still at 100%. It's not like it's disabled or something. I swear. I think I'm always constantly fixing something with Windows. It's not enjoyable. Okay, that one's set to the wrong. Well, is that set to the right one? Also, that got renamed because I set that to a different name. Hopefully you guys can't hear this because it might be loud. Okay, no, I can hear the channel. So it's not Windows? To be 100% honest? No, no, because it showed sound on there. So it has to be OBS. So I probably have to restart it. Because I have issues with like when I open up a tab and stuff, Windows doesn't recognize, oh, I'm supposed to play it on that audio channel. It's like it plays it on the wrong one. And it's so annoying. And my cooldown's not done. I think I'd like bread's also one. No, it's not.
I'm in danger.
I'm not seeing or hearing a single thing. Hold on, where's it at? Here, properties. Oh. Oh, I'm in the thing now. I didn't realize I could do that. I could stream with other people now. We can stream together. That's cool. Huh. Oh yeah, no, I think I played with that before. Never mind. Um Man, what is hold on, what is it under? Under content. No. Nope. Oh, the alerts tab. Duh. I assume it's in that one. Well, that's the right thing. So if someone follows, it works. Channel points. That still sounds right to me.
I'm in danger.
It's gonna drive me nuts. Also, I think Edge just bit the dust. The whole page went dark and things were not showing up. Honestly, it's just my computer. No, it's still cold, so it's not getting hot. Weird. Egg. We could animate it. Should we color it? I don't actually have the right RGB colors for this, so I don't look for the filament. Well, that's what it looked like when it's actually printed. Then we can go up to here. We'll save real quick. Animation. So what we'll do, we'll grab egg center. You know, I've actually never actually animated before with this. So this should be fun. Okay. Add camera. Whee! Oops. That was definitely not what I was going for. Yeah, I don't know if that's doing anything. Okay. Select channel key view. Take those out of the rendering just in case. Yeah, I had a feeling. How do I add this? Frame select channels? No. Nope. Hey, you go to negative? Drop. Action editor, shape key editor, grease pencil mask. What? So oh, interesting. I can actually view the notes. I don't think this camera's actually going to do anything. Hmm. How do I insert keyframe? Location? Oh, I think I figured it out. Insert keyframe. I did rotation, right? No, I did location. I need rotation. There we go. I think we got it. Okay, so I assume this is 42nd. No, it couldn't be. So we need to. How do I add marker? Insert keyframe? Um, 0. Why does it keep resetting it? Oh, because I need to click the keyframe next to it. Oh. So I did what was it, 70% rotation? Whoop. Not that one. Should probably do it on keyframe 15. 24, so at 30 I need to go to 50. Hmm. And do 5.5. Keyframe it. Wow, that looked weird. It like its position was weird. Oh, you know why? Yep. Because this needs to be at 64 as well. Oh, what is this at 64? What? Why did it like jiggle a little bit there? Well, first of all, that's already wrong. This is why you keep numbers simple. All right, then we just got to fix why this, like, my money's on it because it's still not spinning. It's interesting it kept that, though. No, it still did that. Why did it do that? So it turns, turn. It's not turning. I think it's because it stopped turning is the problem. Like, it's not turning as much as it should have. And I remember what the rotation angle I did was. Was it 70%? Because this should be as simple as just pretty much just 2 keyframes. It should not be this hard. Like, it just needs to reach the top at the same, like, where's egg cut? Okay. So this needs to be to the tippy top of that. And then rotation on the Z should be like 70. Okay, did it? Oh, I didn't click the I didn't click the marker. I was like, why is it not spinning? There we go. So it's not turning as much as it should be. What if I did something like that? That looks so much cleaner. Wow, it's amazing when you make things simple, they look good. Nice. I guess if we wanted to, we could bring back that size plate and just lock the scaling. Well, I didn't do anything. All right. And we'll just add a new material. We'll make this one. We'll make it like gray. We shall rotate it on the Z axis by like, I assume 45 degrees is what that camera's at. Which I meant we can move it too. All right, how do I view the camera? So let's actually put it on 0x. $140. And 70, which is where the thing's at. I assume I want like 75. Or like 85? No, a little bit lower. I wanted like 80. What am I doing? This. Okay. So this should be the same, at least for like a few seconds. And then I want to go back in. So we go from 40, 80 to 90. Nope. That's 24.6. Or was it 26.4? There we go. So we have the egg go up and go back down. uh, what am I doing? Of course, I've like changed it, so it's like weird. Let's do depth of field. Focus on object. Egg outside. Oh yeah, we needed a light. I completely forgot about a light. First of all, let's move this up. So move it a bit toward the camera. We're actually going to make it go offset. Probably don't want to do that. Let's not mess with that yet. Okay. It's interesting. I could see it here that it's like a little bit up higher than itself, but then as soon as I let go, it drops it down. That's interesting. All right, rendering. Uh, view image? No. Composite. I'm just playing around with this. I'm low key. I have no idea what I'm doing because I haven't actually played with these settings yet. And I'm just curious to see what they can do. Show links, miss sensors names. Background images. So I have it at 90. I should have it probably end at 100. Auto keying. Interesting. Marker channel key. Render animation? Oh god. I think my camera's a little too close. Let's just say it's really laggy. But I assume that was just it. I don't know if you guys can see. No, you can't. Oh, you can even like right click and stuff? Image. View. Cancel. It's interesting it didn't pick up the background though. Confused by that. Because it looks like it's like right there. So I assume that this actually did work. I need to change like the aperture, I think. I mean, I could move it backwards. Let's close out of that. Let's go back to the animation. I don't remember what I clicked. Render? View animation. I assume that's... Yeah, that was... Oh, there it goes. Huh, okay. So render. Why is my, why is the ground not rendering? It's not like it's 1,000 meters away. Wait. I mean, it looked good. At least when I did it. Image. Render region. So yeah, moving that camera actually did change it. Okay, so now if I come up here to render, I can view animation. See, that doesn't look bad. It's in C temp. So it made 100 images that I think were in like 1080p. So what I could probably do, which is weird that this isn't, I'll hold on. Can I export as like a rendered file? Can render audio. Interesting. View animation, view render. Oh, here it is. Give it a second. It doesn't. Okay, why why are you doing nothing? What? You what? Yeah, you work here, but you don't work in the rendering? It's not. Also, this isn't. This is the end of the frame. Um. Hmm. Still not sure why it's not showing the other object. I find that weird. The composite's doing nothing. That's weird. I don't want to UV edit. I don't want to do that. Don't want that. I think this is just all my, yeah, just random game documents. Okay, weird. Yeah, like if you right click, it will sample the color and all that kind of stuff too, which is really cool. It's all the same color. It's only like showing the last frame for some reason. Oh, what is this stuff? This looks cool. I'm getting sleepy. It should almost be about done. You have 16 minutes left on the print. Time 0.13. There's no way it takes 13 seconds to play. Am I like missing a tool? Some sort of film. Oh, you know what else I can do? If I come in here to modeling and go to object, I can actually right click and shade smooth. Let's take that back. No, I can't. If I had more geometry on the thing, yes, I could. Egg. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I think it just made a bunch of temporary files on my C drive. C temp. Oh, yeah, look at all them files. So, what I'm probably going to have to do is open up my clip software. Microsoft Clip Champ. Because I know I can make a GIF out of it. Checking for update. New version. Continue to app. I'll update it another time, buddy. All right, create video. Okay, I mean, you asked for it, Mr. Clippy. You're getting all 100 pictures, let's just say. Oh my gosh. So I added the images. Hold on. Is back home. See, C temp open. Okay. Let's see how well it does, because it's auto doing it for me. And I'm curious to see if it'll actually do the GIF. If not, I'll have to open up my other software to do this, because there's no way I'm letting Clipchamp crash on me, or going in and manually editing all of them by like down to like a millisecond, because I don't even know if it'll let me. Oh my god, it's taking a long time. Also, I have no idea what my CPU usage is like right now. So If it does the same thing but puts them in different order, I'm gonna be like a little upset. I don't trust it at this point. I should probably just exit out because I know it's not gonna be good. Because there's no way it knows what to do. Because it's just pictures. So what it's probably doing is it's like, imagine you take like a bunch of pictures on a trip or something. It's just gonna put them in random order with different effects. And I'm just gonna be like, well, that's the picture of the egg in the middle of the part. All right, now we're back to the start. Oh, now we're at the end. That kind of stuff. Hmm. I think I would have figured out how to do this better. I show you what I'm doing, but it requires too much brain thought. Plus, I'm kind of distracted by my 3D print right now. 75%. I should have just canceled it and did it myself. I know it's not going to be what I want. If it does do what I want, then amazing. But my expectations are way low. Like, so low that I almost expected to say, I don't understand what you're trying to do. It failed. Good luck solving it on your own. That's what I expect. Also, I'm like out of water. Wow, those things are a lot larger than I thought they would be. They're almost done. 4 years of 3D printing. This is how far I've come. To the point where I can make my own objects and I know they won't fall off the build plate. I'll have to check my camera. I don't see anything that would be bad. Like information wise. All right. I don't know about the music. Less than 30 seconds. Hey, guess what? It did exactly what I thought it would do. It would just add a bunch of different random transitions to it. Stop creating. All right. Let's try that again. We'll see if I can figure out what I'm doing here. So I'm going to add a whole 100 pictures. All right, there's all 100. We'll sort them by name. Ascending. Oh, please tell me I can, like, select all. Add to timeline. Oh my gosh. If I misclick, it unselects them all. I don't know if these are going to put it in order which way I click it. Oh, jeez. I have to do this 100 times? Well, first things first. I can't change the speed because it's not. All right. Oh, Delete all visual gaps. It's like no matter how small I make these, they're gonna like still look weird. Yeah, it still looks laggy. And I can't like, it's just pictures. Export Blender. What was it? Animation? Yeah. Hey, you just finished. Okay, so apparently there's a render button over here. Performance. High quality normals. And then there's like a printing option, which makes sense. Makes sense. Set my resolution. I'll keep it at 1080p because I like to. The stop point, which it is. The frame rate. Wait, what is that under? This would be under dimensions. Did I not just... What? Wait, did I not just see that? Oh no, it would be right here. Wait, what? No, resolution. Yeah. Aspect. Render region, render frame. Here it is right here. 24 is fine. Output is fine. File format. As an image. You can keep the default or select another thing under it. Individual images. Quickly convert. Recommends the change. As a video. Choose movie format. Oh. Yeah, AV. Okay. Part 2, rendering. So, render animation. Hey, it made it. I just made an animation video in Blender. All right, how do I share this with you guys? Trying to think. Do I have a thing set up real quick? Uh, that one? I probably have a better one. Let me just double check this real quick. Okay. Here it is. Ta-da! It's been animated. That's awesome. I'm really proud of that. I like knew nothing about Blender. I've learned it in the past month or so. Probably like halfway through this month. I've learned all this. It's funny, I love how it all... I don't even know if you guys seen it because of my Twitch Decided it's going to drop bitrate. So we'll see. It'll be up on YouTube. It'll just be 4 seconds. I think it looks good. It's weird the platform didn't get rendered. And I would love to shade it smooth. But I think what I need to do that would be subdivide. Maybe like 2 times. And then do it. Also, it's done 3D printing. So let me close that video and go grab it. All right. So I got it off the build plate. I put it in. It's kind of pointy on the top, not gonna lie. It could do with a little bit more lenience. But other than that, it works really freaking great. Let me give me a second. I just have to check my background because I'm about to turn on the camera. Okay. Let me see. And you can see my hands and face too. What's it called? It will be called in the minicam group. It's still warm. No, not that one. Where did my camera go? Oh, top down. There it is. I moved the camera, so let's see. Yep, it's all broken. Filters, chroma key off. Why is everything so dark? Why? What? Hold on. What? Trust me, it is not that dark in this room. Hello, camera? You just okay. Um. uh, Well, here it is. 3D printed. Of course, it's mirrored. So it's the egg part. It's a good thing I turned off the green screen. With the flat bottom, I had a brim on the bottom, so it wouldn't mess up. And it's kind of hard to get through. I need to clean up the bottom. But it does, in fact, go all the way through. Now, does it go through backwards? It does not. Oh, man. I'm trying to figure out how they do that then. Because I know the triangle one does. It must be a perfectly smooth one. So I guess I can make the tolerance a little bit wider. I mean, I like it that it doesn't like fall out. You have to like kind of push it out. But it doesn't make it as satisfying. And maybe playing with it more will make it like fall down smoother. Because it's kind of starting to do that. To be fair, the brim was at the bottom, so. To be fair, I can't see like any of the cubes, so it actually came out pretty good. I like it. 'Cause my idea was to sell these at the thing. Yeah, it was fun. Good stuff. All right. Anyway, yeah, it's me. Hi again. Let's turn that off. Oh, so that was a lot of fun. So first of all, we've animated it. Was that necessary? No. I'm just gonna have that as a file save as. And open egg. I assume this is, yep. Okay. So I have this file. I probably won't do the animation one because that was just me playing around with it. I mean, you can technically recreate it with this video. But yeah, there's the egg. And it kind of had like the step process through here with like the egg spin extra, the sizing plate, and all that. And make it make more sense. Okay. It is midnight, and I'm supposed to be sleeping. So I think we got bitrate fixed. That was fun. All right. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. You all beautiful people. See you then. Bye. Speaking of which, do I have an ending screen? I don't. Wait, yeah, I should have. Interesting.